Hey fellow math teachers, Justin here from mathfilefoldergames.com. I'm here to share another math game with you on my daily math feature. So today's math game is coming from my 6th grade file folder math game book. This game is great to use in 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. It's kind of challenging. It's not really a game per se, it's more of a puzzle. I love puzzles. Then it just essentially, it's really just like a puzzle because they're essentially getting all these different expression squares, and then they will put them on the board. Essentially, they're solving all these operations. So they'll have to they'll see that they'll simplify it, and they'll find the match, kind of like this. Like they'll see a simplified version that they'll see that they're similar. So that's pretty straightforward on how to play this game or puzzle. In the book, there's 10 different variations of the puzzle, and there's an opportunity. There's also a blank template, so you can create your own. So if the students did this 10 times, they would probably be tired of it, unless they really love puzzles. So obviously it'll be random. You can have your whole class doing it, or I'd probably have them working together. So you have 10 puzzles, so 2-3 people per puzzle working together to work on that. So that's the game. Kind of a fun little game. Fun little puzzle. I keep using the word game because usually they're games. But this book actually has a couple different puzzles in it, more than games in this. There's 2 or 3 different kind of puzzles, and this is one of them. So if you want this, I'll send it to you free. If you head on over, if you want it free, this game, all actually you have to do is comment below. I'm getting ahead of myself. You comment below, and maybe leave another operation to simplify expressions game that you know of, or how you could make this into more of a game element, or instead of just a puzzle, or what kind of adaptation modification you could think of to use on this. If you do that, or if you can't think of anything, just tag a friend and that will count. And if you do that, I'll message you a copy of this. So if you want to use this in your classroom and read the rules are a little more detailed than what I've explained here, head on over to Facebook and leave a message there. If you want the entire book, head on over to my store. I keep on saying head on over, right? Because there's so many things you could be doing here. So head on over to my store at mathfilefoldergames.com/store, and you'll find this book. And if you use the discount code MATHISFUN, you'll get a 50% discount over on my store. I recommend getting this book bundled with at least my middle school 42 printable games for middle school students. I have a book just for middle school students. Plus this one will give you probably enough games to get you through the year with every single topic. And this is probably at 40 here and 42, and the other one almost 80 some games combining the two books. But this one would be great for 6th grade, and obviously you can modify most games. That's the beauty of games, is you can modify these games to play higher, lower, or you can simplify them, you can add rules. So I love games for that respect. And I love how they motivate students to work on it, because this is very similar just to work on a worksheet, right? But now for the puzzles, there's a self-correcting, like it only works one way, right? So as they solve it, it'll give instant feedback, right? Almost like a video game. You get that instant feedback of that they did it correct, right? So that's the beauty. That's why these are better than a worksheet, right? Because the instant feedback that they receive when they do it, if they do it correctly, right? And I love puzzles because they can get their friends involved. And there's so many benefits of puzzles and problem-solving strategies that go into puzzles. So head on over to my store or comment below, either or, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.